And we're recording. Hello, friends. I'm going to come up with a new tagline by next week. I promise you. I'm not going to say hello, everyone anymore. Be like, yas, queen. That's what I'm going to do anymore. Hi, Cece. I always have to think about which one's which. I'm always like, Lily, Cece, which one? Okay. Although I know them, obviously. Okay, so Team Caw. Guys, the sneak peek. Hi, Lily. Okay, so the team sneak peek was great. I'm really excited about that. We will have the recording up. Laura, can you do your job? Just kidding. Everyone.
Sorry, Brian.
It's okay. I love everyone. I don't know who everyone is. So, I
muted you. You said mute everyone. I have one job and I do it well.
She's like, I'm just going to mute you, so you shut up. Okay, so anyway, the team sneak peek went really well. I'm really excited about it. We will have the recording up, so you guys can send that recording until our next one, but we do plan on running 2 different sneak peeks in September because that's the way you get coaches, guys, is to run these sneak peeks. So we're really excited about keeping these going so that you always have something to invite to. We will have that recording up soon. Natasha is on here. She was on the call, so I love seeing that. So the sneak peek went really well, and I can't wait to, she says, hi! And I can't wait to share this recording with a bunch of people. So we have a lot of momentum going right now. If you did not see in the team page, we did share right now we've changed, I think Emily just said she helped someone else. So we have like 20 plus lives changed, which is super exciting. We'll be updating the leaderboard pretty much every day until the end of the month. So you have 6 more days. Is that right? 7, 5?
And Rachel signed someone today too. Rachel Kemp signed someone today.
Yes, we were like 22, 24 plus people helped us. That's amazing. So we have 6 more days of the month, which is super exciting, which brings me to, don't forget that you have promo codes. And guys, so if you did not see, the way that you get promo codes in September is by using your promo codes in August. So if you use your promo codes in August, they will send you more in September. But if you do not, you don't get anything in September. So just so you know how that works. If you use all 3 of your promo codes this month, they will send you 3 more next month, which is pretty exciting. So that is an announcement about the end of the month. Don't forget that, as well as the fact that you Morning Meltdown 100 is still $20 off for our challenge pack, and you still can use the discount promo codes for that and save people a total of $30, which is super exciting. I had someone today that was like, wait, how much is the Energize? Because like I told him he was getting Energize and Recover and Morning Meltdown, and he was like, wait, no, I just want that. You told me it was $150. I was like, no, boo, that is $150. That's all of that. And he was like, oh my God, that's amazing. And I was like, I love when people say that because it is. It's such a great value. So don't forget $20 off, which is pretty awesome. Also, if you get Success Club for the first time ever, you get a Jericho bobblehead, which can go next to your Joel. If you don't have a Joel, I do. I want to put them next to each other. Or if you get SC10 this month, you get a Jericho bobblehead. Yes, Joel, which is just a silly, fun gift. I think this month, actually, don't forget that there's always the 1, 3, 6, 9, 12 from Beachbody as well. And I think this is my free sweatshirt month, which I'm really excited about because I love a good sweatshirt.
My backpack's on its way.
Yeah, it's a little, I'm not going to lie, just so you know.
Size doesn't matter, Brian.
I sent a message to corporate and I said, can we get bigger backpacks? Because I feel like these are for children. I'll show it to you. Hold on, mine's right here. 5 seconds.
My husband is less than thrilled that I'm getting another bag. And I was like, honey, I earned it. And he's like, you don't need another bag.
It's cute, but it's like child size.
Does your laptop fit in it?
What?
Does your laptop fit in it?
Yeah, but I feel like on my back, I'm like a large child. I don't know. It's cute. I like it. I used the other one for a long time. Brittany actually has one. I gave Brittany my second one when she first started. So anyway, backpacks are cool. I love them. It's really cute. But I have the Beachopoly game too, which is just fun. And then I'm excited to get the sweatshirt. So anyway, those are like you get a Coach t-shirt your first month. At 3 you get, I don't remember, a hat. I think it's a hat. And then 6 is, or no, maybe that's Beachopoly. I don't know. There's a bunch of prizes. Prizes are great. We love prizes. So yes. And then the bobblehead thing I mentioned. And then the other thing that I mentioned a couple times, Brittany says I have Joel too. And my backpack's coming. Oh yes, backpack, Brittany. Backpack. What's that from? Is that Dora? Okay. Okay, anyway. Wow. Okay, so The other thing that I want to remind you guys, I'm really hot. I'm going to open my window. Is that we did mention this, but I want to kind of clarify. So we are getting team shirts this month. Super exciting. I love team shirts, obviously, but we're going to get, I think, t-shirts this time. But Laura and I were just talking about it, and we don't like cheap stuff, just so you know. So we like spend a little more usually to get like things that we know we're going to wear. We are going to get team t-shirts. However, if you get SC10 this month, you get a free t-shirt from us, from Laura and I. Now, if you get SC6, we're going to let you pay half of the price of the t-shirt. So that's kind of a cool incentive too. So you can still get a t-shirt. But we would love for you to get to SC10 because that means that you're really building your business and you're really helping more people and you get a free t-shirt, which is awesome. But if you get to SC6, we will help you. Did I say something wrong? Laura and me. What? Oh.
I'm just correcting your grammar.
I never said I was good with speaking with words. Okay, so the other thing is that if you don't, if you get SC2 or 4, or maybe this month was hard for you to even help anyone, guess what? You can still get a t-shirt. You're just going to have to pay for it. But if you want one and you want to get the t-shirt, we will have that available to you. So we will have the details for that coming up soon. So the options are pay full for the t-shirt. So Team Swag, we all should have a t-shirt. Or if you helped at least 3 people this month and you got to SC6, you pay half. And if you get to SC10, you don't pay anything. We buy you a shirt. So that's kind of cool. Don't forget about that. And then,
it's only the shirt. I'm going to pay for the shipping. It's only the shirt.
Oh. Copy that, Chief. I don't know why I said Chief. Okay, so what is it? I would have SC6 if her card wasn't. It's okay, Shauna. You have plenty of time, girl. We got you. I need corporate to let people sign up with a bank account, not just a card. Oh, I get it. There's always things. And then also, we always have people who are like, oh, I wish you could do payment plans. Never going to happen, sadly. But her card will show up. Don't worry. And then don't bank on her, Shauna. You can get 1 or 2 more people. I know it. So we still have 6 days. I signed someone up today that I invited today. That's how it happens. It doesn't always happen. I'm always hopeful for that because I was freaking out, guys. I just locked in SC today. I was struggling this month, which was weird because I'm like, what's going on? We all have like times, right? I had like a weird like week where my mother-in-law was in town. It's my birthday. Like we all have things that happen, but we have 6 days. That's 6 days where everybody on this team could get to SC6 right now this week or SC10. So don't bank on that girl, but we'll get her. Shauna, you got this. I'm super proud of you. Okay. So shout out to Danielle, Brittany, Emily, Rachel, Shauna, myself, Laura. I think that's the people who are on the leaderboard. I hope I'm not forgetting someone. I'm going to be an ass. I think that was it. But everyone else, you can still get on the board. Do not worry. Also, shout out to Jen Dickey and Jess Wiley for freaking amazing results because when I saw those, I was like, yes! Okay, so shout out for that too. That is amazing, and I'm so proud of you.
And they both shared their results, which is super scary. Like, I know some people just take their pictures for themselves, which is amazing, and always take the pictures. But they both, I think for the first time, it was the first time Jen ever shared results. And Jess too. Like, yes.
Yes, and then make sure that you also, like, if you completed a program, that you submit to the Beachbody Challenge because you'll get a free t-shirt, which is cool, right? All the swag. I submit them every time. And if you guys did not see, please share the video that corporate shared from my story, just to kind of give credibility to the program because it's not to boast like at all. Please don't think that. It was cool that they contacted me because the thing that I've heard from most people is, oh, it's nice to know someone that these are real results, if that makes sense. Because a lot of times people think, oh, a Photoshop, or oh, it's fake. But if you share like the video that corporate made that featured my results, like it just shows that we're real people. And like you can be like, my friend, my coach, my brother, whatever. Like that really does kind of showcase that. So also thank you guys for the love. That was really awesome. I wasn't expecting that to happen. They asked me about it, and then I had to get everybody's like information if they were in the video and stuff, and they literally shared it like the next day, and I wasn't expecting it, so it was very cool. So thank you guys for the love. I do want to also throw out that we are starting a Diamond Push group. It is starting on Thursday. There's a lot to come with that group. Obviously, we'll still be coaching and doing a lot of stuff in the team page, but this is going to be a Diamond focused group, and I don't want anybody to think that they are not ready for Diamond because you can be, but you have to want it. It's going to be a $20 buy-in. Excuse me. But if you get to Diamond in the 6 weeks and you hold it, at the end of that 6 weeks, if you're diamond or whatever, you get to split the pot. We have some other coaches running it with us. My friend Erica Dixon, who, if you've seen any of our Triller videos, she's the one always on my story with like the crazy costumes and stuff. I love her to death. She has a really rocking team right now. And then actually we're going to run another 6-week push to diamond right after this one, because guys, November 21st is our end of year. Like, you have to hold from November 21st to the end of the year to lock in your rank. And I want to end this year as a 5-star diamond team. Like, I really do. And I know we can do it. And I want you guys to be up there with me. I want you guys to be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star. Like, you can do it. Like, set your goals and just go for it. I will help you every step of the way, but this diamond group is going to be really awesome. We're going to be reading The Slight Edge. So anybody who's already knows that they're going to be doing this diamond group, you might want to go ahead and go buy the book, The Slight Edge, or order it on Amazon. I just ordered mine tonight. We will be following that book and reading some of the chapters per week. So it's going to be kind of like a push group, like for real. Like, I'm going to push you guys, and I want you to do it. And you'll have to turn in your trackers and stuff like that. So it's going to be a great group. You can win some money. We're going to be putting in some money too, because Laura and I are building SPAS accounts. So I'm building Rob back to diamond. And right now, guys, he's barely at coach. No, he's at emerald. But it's like, I just want you guys to know that, like, we are building from scratch too. So we will be putting money in and trying to get them to diamond as well. And Erica's building her spouse. And so it's going to be a pretty large pot. And it would be awesome if you win a little bit of that money, but also if you get to diamond or above. And I believe in each and every one of you that you can do it. And if you don't get there, guess what? Maybe you're at least 1 or 2 or 12 steps closer. So I urge you to do it if you're ready to do it, and just trust the process, because we're going to have a lot of good intel and support. And I'm going to have some people from other teams speak on those calls and just give you the goods. So I'm really excited about the Diamond Push group. So more to come about that, but it does start on Thursday. So if you're interested, talk to your coach, myself or Laura. It will be a $20 buy-in. And if you already know you're going to do it, make sure you get the Slight Edge book ASAP, because we will be starting that. Okay. So
and remember, can I just say one thing real quick?
No.
Remember, mute. Okay. Remember, team, that rank is not only means you're making more money, but like, and it can get so, we were talking about this on, I was on a call this week. Like, it can be so much like, oh, it's all about rank. Rank means people. Rank means people you have helped and lives you're changing. I'm not the right coach for everyone. Brian's not the right coach for everyone. Brittany's not the right coach for everyone. But we're the right coach for the people who find us, and we need to find the people who will be the right coaches for the people they find. That's what rank means. That's what building a team means. It means all of us working together to help as many people as possible. All right, I'll unmute Brian now.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Rude. But also, like, I do want you guys to understand that, like, I never want to push you to go to anything you don't want to do, but many of you have told me your financial goals, and rank does mean money as well. Not that it's not like, that's not the only meaning of rank, but it helps you get there. And I want you to know that Emerald's amazing, and I will celebrate you until the end of time. Diamond is amazing. I will definitely celebrate you until the end of time and buy you a gift. But then also 2-star is where I want you to get to. 2-star and above, because 2-star is where you really get to open up that second CBC and really start to build a business. I want to be there with you. Brittany and I were just talking about it. I was like, Brittany, you could literally like end the year at the same rank as me. Like, we can do this together and we can help more people. And I want that. Like, I don't ever want to feel like I'm like this person at the top that can't help anyone else. No, I want you guys to be doing that with me. Like, so anyway, it means income as well and helping more people. And I'm just so excited about the momentum of this team. So Diamond Push Group, I'm really stoked about it. So now we just had a coach sneak peek. So what do you do when a coach signs up? That was a good segue. I'm pretty proud of myself. Okay, so sorry, there's a train going by. So I want to talk to you guys about like what you do when a new coach signs up. So a lot of times I know that I'm the worst with the Google Drives. Honestly, if I didn't have to have one, I would never have one, but I do want to be able to share things with you guys. I use the team page a lot of times as everything. Like, I put it all in there, but I do have the Google Drive still, where there's a lot of challenge group guides, where also, as a caveat, if you ever want to run a group by yourself, please let me know and I will help you. You're always welcome to do that, but you always are also welcome to be a part of Laura and I's groups. Brittany, actually, I want to talk to you about that for next month. Don't let me forget. She's like, oh God. Okay, so because before I move on, I do want to say that I think we are going to run a Harry Potter group next month. And I know that's not really Brittany's jam. So I was going to see if Brittany wanted to run her first group by herself, that I would help her run next month. So Brittany, just remind me and we'll chat about it.
I didn't hear a word you said. You were cutting out.
Oh, can you guys hear me? Maybe it's just Brittany's internet.
I don't know.
Brittany, your internet sucks.
But I'm fine with that because Harry Potter's not my jam. And I love all of you Harry Potter fans, but I didn't hear what you said. But
I said I want to work with you to run your first group by yourself next month.
This will be my second group.
Okay. Oops, sorry.
My 80-day obsession group. Okay, bye.
Oh yes. So we'll talk and we'll talk about like I want to do like a 3-week group and like you run it with like your peeps and or whatever. So people can have options. And then honestly, anyone on the team could actually jump in Brittany's if they're not Harry Potter fans, if that makes sense. So it'd be like that. Okay, so we'll talk more about that later, but just as so you guys know, Laura and I are planning on doing Harry Potter in September and then like a Hocus Pocus Halloween group in October, which will be kind of fun. It'll be more Halloween-y. I said weenie, but it'll be fun, okay? So I haven't even had that much to drink. I don't know why I'm like in such a good mood. Okay, so what do you do when you sign a new coach? So
if you are a new coach, these are the steps you follow.
Yeah, also true. So your coach should send you, I'm going to try to share my screen. Let's see. Okay. Here it is. Okay. Can you see this? Thumbs up. Heads down, thumbs up. Okay. So I used to love that game. I was always the cheater though. Okay. So this is our team welcome packet. It's super simple. Literally, I send this as like a link in the email and I send an email to them. And now in the email, I will say something like, I'm so excited, craft it toward you. I haven't done this, but I will make a email in the Drive that you guys can maybe even just copy and paste, but I want you to make it sound like you and like cater it towards your new people. Like, I'm so excited that you're here. I always ask my people, like, you know, what they want out of this. Like, do you want to make this, you know, do you want to make an extra $100 a month? Do you want to make an extra $100 a week? Do you want to make this a 6-figure business in the end? What do you really want to do? It will take time and we will take the baby steps, but what do you want so that I know how to, you know, what steps to take with you as well? Because you got to get to know them, right? So I asked some questions in there and then also just like having an open conversation with them, but sending them this packet basically gets them started. It's pretty simple, but you need to understand this packet too. So if you do not understand this or you have not gone through it, but you're sending it to them, it's not going to work. Like, right. You have to go through it. So welcome to the team. First steps to establishing your business. Getting to Emerald, guys, should be literally like done in a week to a month. Like it should be within 30 days, like for sure. And that's what we want people to understand because then it's, you know, the next like 30 days are working toward diamond. So it's always a progression. So, you know, your first month is to get to Emerald, but you can do it in a week. But you should just be working toward that. And in the first 90 days, you should be getting to diamond. And then we work on Star Diamond. Like that's how this happens. And that's how it can happen. And we have to start to set that precedent or it's, you know, we don't want people to sit at Emerald for, you know, 2 years. You can do it and that's fine. It's whatever your journey is. But if you say to me, when I send you an email, I want to build a 6-figure business, we got to get you to diamond in 90 days, right? Like that's got to be where it goes. If you say you want to make, you know, you want to jog with it, then we can, you know, we can maybe spread that out a little bit, but it all has to happen. So getting started right. There's a cute picture of Laura and I having coffee in Tulsa. We have a Hertz donut in the back. This is all about training. So anyway, we go down here. We talk about marking your calendar for the wake-up call, team calls, which you guys are on right now, so yes. Team page, they should click here. You can add them to the team page, but you kind of want to set the precedent that they need to click to add themselves. Like, it's great that they're at it, but they need to go through this. They need to go through this step by step. Do not skip. Go through this. It's super simple. It's all there. This packet is how you get to Emerald. This packet is how you launch your business. This packet is how you don't ask 1,001 questions because it's literally all right here, right? Obviously, asking questions are fine. I still ask questions, believe me. But it's all here. So if you go through this and you can't find the answer, then ask a question. But so team page, we always like to shout people out. Make sure you are shouting people out when they join. But if they join and you haven't shouted them out yet, that's okay. You can shout them out within like the next day. If they say, oh yeah, I got through the packet, then you can say, oh great, you joined the team page. Now I can make you a welcome thing. And you can be like, welcome to the team, blah, 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 right? They need to set up their EFT, which is basically their electronic funds transfer, which is getting them paid. Super simple, even if they don't plan on like coaching like crazy, like they can get a check if they want, but this is better because then it just goes into their direct deposit, which is awesome. Super simple, explains it right here, right? And this also is their coach office, which they can save this link, and then they have their coach office. Watch these videos, which the one talks about being here a year from now, and like marking it in your calendar. And then usually I tell people to send me, I think it says like to send a picture to your coach or something. I usually get that from people. Talks about your why list. And then it says, after you've completed these 4 steps, you can move on to the next page. But if you've not completed these, you don't know what you're doing. So now this talks about being like basically getting to Emerald. So I'm not going to go through all of this because you guys can look at it yourself. So I don't want it to be like me just like reading a PowerPoint or something because we all hate that. But this is an entire training about like how they can use all of this, but they don't have to. So this is an Emerald tracker they can use to get to Emerald, right? You can have them say, did you print out the Emerald tracker? Let's get started. How exciting. This is a 5-day tracker, guys. This literally gives them what to post, what to do, everything for 5 days. This can get them to Emerald, right? Or started on their way. They put their name here in this circle and they put their new people that they sign up. We talk about, this is the printable one, launching your business, all of that stuff, signing up someone, how they do that. Here's the ShareCart website. Here's a little video I made about how to do that. So they should understand even how to sign someone up. I always tell them to make sure that they are signing them up with their coach for the first time to make sure that they are doing it correctly, right? We all want to make sure they know that. We talk about Success Club. And then we talk about how basically when we get to Emerald, the next step is Diamond and building a team. And that's how we want to get further to 2-star and above. So it's all kind of there. Let me stop sharing so I can see you guys because I don't like not seeing you. So that link is there. That's pretty simple. So what I do when I get people started is I literally send them that email and I say, this is your training. We should be able to get this started. We want to get your new coach post up ASAP. Now, guys, personally, and I really still feel this way, I know some people feel differently, but I would never have a new coach put their post up on Friday or Saturday night. It's just not a good time. You don't want people to be like, join me on a Friday night. People are like, no, I'm having my Truly or my spiked seltzer, right? Cheers. So you don't want to put it up on a Friday or Saturday night. It's just not good. Like, it's not going to be the best thing for them. And you don't want them to not have a good reaction. So we always say, 9 p.m. their time, Eastern Standard Time or whatever it is a really good time. Sundays, Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I would say definitely not Friday or Saturday. So if they get started on that day, you can say, great, let's get your new coach post up tonight if it's a Sunday. Or you can be like, do you think we can get this new coach post up by tomorrow? And then you have to help them. Like, are they someone who has finished a program? Are they someone who's brand new? You don't want it to be like, I'm starting a business, join me. That's not what this is about, right? This is about you being like, I'm committing to doing, blah, 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 because I've struggled with blah, 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 blah. If anyone wants to join me, I would love for you to do this with me. Or if you're just going to support me, please show love below. Stuff like that. It's super simple. It's not about them selling. You don't want them to feel like they're selling at first. But most of the time, people get a lot of interest from their coming out post or their new coach post, whatever you want to call it, because people are committing to something. They're saying, I'm putting this out there for all of you to hold me accountable. This is what I'm doing. I never really like it to be like, I'm starting a business. Anyone want to join me? I feel like it should always be, from a place of, I decided to do this. I'm really excited about starting this program. I've been watching Emily do it forever, and now I finally decided that I want to do it. If anybody wants to jump in with me, I would love to do this with other people, not just by myself. You know what I mean? Even though we do have a team, it still makes them feel like they want like their own people with them, right? There's so many ways to do new coach post, and you can help them edit it. You want them to get a good photo, preferably a photo they have not posted before. I've had people send me all the time. They're like, what about this photo? And I'm like, you just posted that one. You can't post the same one. So you need to help them, right? They don't know. They don't know a lot of these things that we know or that we're learning. Or don't forget that our day one was a long time ago or not that long ago. Their day one is right now, and they're new and they're fresh and they're scared and they're excited. So you have to be excited for them and help them every step of the way. So helping them get that new coach post up, helping them understand, what our team is, encouraging them to come to these calls on Sunday night, encouraging them to be active in the team page, active in whatever challenge group or group they're in, and just being like, this is going to take time, but I'm so excited you're here and I want to help you every step of the way. So that's what I do for my new people. That's getting them started right. Then after they've completed that whole packet, right, I like to set up a call with them. So basically like a Zoom call like this, you could set it up with your upline and you. I'm always willing to do them. And we can just chat about like, where are we going to take this? Like, I'm so excited you're part of the team. Like you got your new coach post up, you set up all your stuff, you got through that training. Awesome. What's the next steps? Like, what do we want to do? And just kind of like giving them like a getting started right call and just being like, I'm so glad that like we got this started. And I know that you said you wanted to eventually pay off a bunch of debt. So we're going to work really hard. Right. So I like doing those calls because it becomes more like a community, right? You want them to feel that community from the beginning. As well as if you see someone shout someone out on the team page, you best believe that you better comment, every single one of you, okay? Because I see it all the time where like it'll have like one comment. I'm like, people, this is part of what we do is we like shout people out, and I want you guys to show up. So if there's ever a shout out, I want you guys to all say something. Emily's really good about that as well, especially in the challenge group. Like sometimes I'm like, I can tell, girl, it gets a little monotonous sometimes. I'm like, it doesn't always have to be like, I don't comment on the Shakeologies anymore. I don't even post my Shakeologies in the tracker anymore. I'm like, it's a like. But I will always support like when you post. So don't ever feel like you have to be like, I don't know. You don't have to comment on everything, but especially if it's a shout out post, guys, please support people. We want them to feel that love, okay? And especially welcomes. The other thing that I like to do with my new people, and this isn't in the training, this is just something I like to do, is to have them write out a list of 5 people. So 15 total, but 5 people that they think Shakeology would be really good for. 5 people that they think a fitness program would be really good for, Beachbody On Demand or some sort of a program, and 5 people that they would love to be their coaches, that they would love to build a team with. So if you have them, maybe even on the Getting Started Right call, let's write a list of 15 people right now. Can you think of 5 people in your life right now that you think Shakeology would be really good for because of X, Y, Z? Can you think of 5 people that it would be really good for? That's 15 people for them to invite. They can invite them all in one day if they want, but they most likely will be spreading that out over a week. That gives them people to invite over a week, right? That's helping them get started, right? Maybe there's people say no, but that we all know that's a not right now. I'm still signing people from the first day that I send an invite. I check up, I follow up with them, right? So anyway, that's something that I've been doing with my new people too, and I think that's been very helpful. But just making sure that they're getting started on the right foot. You are their coach. If someone signs up with you, you should never, ever, 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 ever send them that email and then not check back in with them. Like you have to be their mentor and their coach. I will lead, Laura will lead, Brittany, Emily, Jessica, Natasha, Danielle, Shauna, Michelle, all of us that are on here, we can be leaders, but you have to be the leader of the person who signs up under you no matter what, right? Like you have to help them. Maybe you check in every day when they first get started. How are you feeling? How's your workouts doing? Remember, your journey comes first. But, did you have any bites on your whatever, or anybody interested, or, did you invite the people that you made that list? Whatever it is, you have to check in with them every step of the way. Laura, do you have anything you want to add about like coaches getting started right or anything like that? Because that's really all I have is like basically like send them this email and like get them started right, but also like get them dreaming. You want them to make sure that they know that Emerald's amazing, but Emerald's just a stepping stone. We are not going to sit at Emerald. We got to all realize that. Emerald's amazing. I'm super proud of every single person that has gotten there or will get there, but that's just a stepping stone. And I want you to know that like when you get to Emerald, it's not like here's $1,000, right? You have to keep going. So that's what we have to like instill, because I think sometimes we get in that mindset. I sat at 1-Star Diamond for over 1.5 years. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not recruiting coaches. What am I doing? And I have to change that, right? Like we have to figure out what is going to work and, make that happen. So sorry, Laura, go ahead.
Well, no, I was just going to say, remind them that we know it is a lot of information and, they could feel overwhelmed. But if they are wanting to start a business, like this is how you start a business and all of the information. So take it in and make it work for you.
Yeah, and then everything new is overwhelming, right? Like when you learned to ride a bike, it was overwhelming. When you learned to read, it was overwhelming. If anybody learned a new language, how overwhelming is that? It's hard. Like everything new is overwhelming, but you have to say it's how you handle it. So are you going to be like, oh my God, it's overwhelming, shut my laptop? Or are you going to say, deep breath, step by step, how do I do this, right? And as a reminder, if you really want to build a business, you got to work. Like we have to set that precedent from the beginning. Like I think for a while, the company as a whole really kind of was starting to market toward the part-time thing, which guys, this is part-time for every single one of us right now. Like we all know that. Like it's still part-time for me. I still act and do other things too. However, I put in full-time work. Like I work hard to get to where I am and to help as many people as I help and to run a team and all this stuff. I work hard, and I struggled with sharing that for a long time because I wanted people to think it was easy, right? I wanted them to think like, oh my God, you can do this. Like I promise you, you can. Like I wanted them to not be afraid of the work, but I did a disservice to myself I brought on probably 50 people who quit within the first week because I made it sound like it was easy. This is not easy, but it is extremely worth it. And we have to make sure that we get that across to people from the beginning. Hi, Cece. I never want it to be, you know, that people are like, oh my God, it's just so hard. But I don't want them to also think that it's so easy, because it's not. And we have to be able to showcase that too. I do want to start some new things in the team page. Like I want to do like fun Fridays where we all like do like a fun like pre-workout video. Like I've been doing, and Laura and a couple other people, like a fun dancing or lip sync video or something. And we tag each other, and then we can share each other's. And like kind of show like that community in our team as well. So you'll be seeing that coming up too, because I do want to like kind of like showcase our team, and I want to do other things like maybe even like a motivational Monday. Like my team is all sharing motivational Mondays, and we can share each other's. Like, oh my God, I love the quote that my teammate Jessica like said, and you can share it on your Instagram because you were tagged in it, right? So I want to start some of those things. I like the Fun Friday. I thought that was a really cute idea from Ashley McClellan. I love her stuff. I'm obsessed with her. But I think that would be kind of fun to just really showcase our team community. And don't forget, like if you ever like wearing like your team shirt or shaker bottle or something, just like reminding like, I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh yes, I'm part of something. Share it, tag the team, right? Like stuff like that. Like let's really try to start like sharing that team community too. Because remember, you attract what you talk about. Good night, Cece. Good night, Noah. So you attract like what you talk about. So if you didn't notice my stories over the past week, we're talking about the sneak peek. I had 2 people that hopped on, and I have 5 people I have to send the recording to after this once we get that up. And I want it way more, but I talk about coaching a good bit, but I talked about coaching for that whole week. So right now, what are you going to talk about over the next week? Are you still kind of trying to recruit coaches? Are you really wanting to talk about, MM100 or nutrition, because we have that group starting? Like whatever you want to talk about, that's what you're going to attract. So if you never talk about the coaching opportunity, guess what? You're not going to attract coaches. Just as a reminder. And I was falling into that trap too. I was talking about, weight loss because that was where I was at. And that's what I was really attracting. And that's what I wanted to keep attracting. But I wasn't talking about the business opportunity, and I wasn't attracting those people. So just as a reminder, don't forget that. If you did not see my video I did today about Instagram, I go check it out. It's pretty short in the team page. I've been building my Instagram that way for this month, and it's been really beneficial. Basically, you can go watch the video, but it's basically searching hashtags and locations and finding people through that. And I follow and talk to 5 people a day, but that's 100 people a month. So 5 people a day for 5 days. And those are people that I'm creating a warm market with. So go watch that video so you can get more info about it. But that's a way to build your Instagram. If you're thinking, I have no one to talk to, or my warm market is going out or whatever, like you have to be able to like start building your warm market, right? Like your warm market isn't just your family and friends from high school. You can make a warm market out of, a community that you now live in, right? You just have to decide that that's what you want to do. So go watch that video if that's something you want to learn more about. But so getting your coaches started right is just not really that complicated. I think sometimes we make it too complicated, but you just have to be there every step of the way because you've signed them up to be mentored by you as well as our team. So I will mentor every single person on the team no matter what. Like I love that. And Laura will as well. And every single person on this call I will. But you have to make sure that you are right there beside your person that you sign up every step of the way. Checking in with them, making sure they feel comfortable. What are they struggling with? What are they not understanding? Are they checking into the team page? Are they showing up in the team calls? Are they blah, 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 blah? You have to make sure. That is your job. You can't, expect them to do amazing things if you're not helping them. So, and whether that's, getting someone else involved. Like I love 3-way messages. If you need to start a 3-way thread with your new coach, please do it with whoever your upline is, right? Make sure you're doing that. Like we want to help you. So, but don't make it overcomplicated. Make it simple. Send them the new email. Walk them through it. Make sure you're doing it. Set up a call with, your leader or whatever, and get them started right. That's really all it is. So do you guys have any questions about that or anything about getting a new coach started right? Nothing? Any feedback? Any questions about anything in life? Don't ask me in the meaning of life because I don't know. No one? Okay. We'll get off here in just a second. So I did make sure that I talked about all of the announcements. Don't forget about the Diamond Push Group. Don't forget about getting your team shirt this month. Everyone should be helping at least 3 people. Like really, really try, or at least get yourself on the board with 1 point, okay?
Clear the codes. Clear those codes.
Yeah. Clear the codes. Clear the codes. Okay. I need to clear my codes. Yes, so all of that is happening. This team is doing really amazing things. I love each and every one of you. I want to get a picture. So if anybody is on that could show their face for a minute or two, I know Shauna had to get off. But I would like to get a photo. Oh my gosh, she's laying with her dog. I'm obsessed. Natasha, come back. I saw you a second ago and then you went away. It's okay if you can't. We just want to get a photo. Laura, you don't have anything else? You're good?
No, I'm good. Just keep pushing. And also, think about the diamond group, guys. Like, because here's the thing. If you don't hit the moon, at least you'll hit the stars. So even if you don't hit diamond, you know, you might hit emerald, or at worst case scenario, you earn a paycheck. I mean, you know, and being a product of the product will be part of that too. So worst case scenario, you get fit and get a paycheck. That would suck. So
you fail forward as a team and as a person, you have to fail forward. It's something I really struggled with. We're also going to teach about affirmations in this group too, because I think they've been really helpful for myself. Laura and I were working out live together the other day, and I was like yelling my affirmations during my workout. But anyway, it's like, I think they really matter, and we really want to help people get there. And if you are a coach that signed up tomorrow or a week ago, you can still get to diamond in this push group. So don't think that it's not for you. And again, if anything, you just get closer to your goal. I have not hit my goal several years. And guess what? You just keep going. You fail forward, you learn what works, and you keep going. So, all right, picture time. Oh my God, that dog, I cannot. Okay, so dogs and babies, don't ever work with them. Okay, ready? Smile. 1, 2, 3. I always have crazy eyes because I start to like open my eyes really wide right before I take it. Okay, so anyway, I will post this in the team page so you guys can steal the photo and put it on your Instagram stories and talk about our community and our team. Thank you guys for showing up. Natasha, thank you for being on your first call. And everyone just keep crushing it. Jessica, keep crushing your personal journey, and let's really crush the coaching journey too, because I believe in each and every one of you, and I know that you can do amazing things. You can do hard things. Show up because you want to, and show up because you know what is possible. All right, guys, I love you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.